New details emerging about the slain Florida teenager Trayvon Martin. We're learning he was in Sanford, Florida because he had been suspended from his high school because marijuana residue had been found in his book bag. And there are now reports that Martin may have initiated the violence, including slamming George Zimmerman's head repeatedly into the ground. David Mattingly is on the scene for us in Sanford. What's going on down there, David?
Well, Wolf, the city of Sanford is confirming to us that they provided information to the state's attorney who's handling this case that it was Trayvon Martin who started the violent encounter by punching George Zimmerman in the face, knocking him down, jumping on top of him, and then banging his head on the sidewalk. That's what police in an unauthorized release gave the Orlando Sentinel today, and the city not happy about that information getting out, saying they're launching an investigation as well to find out where it came from, and the person who told the newspaper that just might get fired because of it. But when we approached the family of Trayvon Martin and their representatives with this information, they felt like it was an attempt to perhaps demonize Trayvon Martin. They said if you listen to the 911 tapes and if you pay attention to the phone call that Trayvon Martin was engaged in with a teenage girl at the time that he encountered George Zimmerman, then they say that that casts a different light on this confrontation and that Trayvon was not the aggressor. So not only are they saying that it's inaccurate, they are saying that it's irrelevant right now because of the way this whole case started. Listen.
Absolutely believe they're inaccurate based on the 911 tapes. He's chasing Trayvon. The phone call is 712. That's when the incoming call came in. We gave you the phone records. And it clearly says she called him at 712. She talks 4 minutes. At 7:17, the police get there. Trayvon is shot and killed on the ground. She connects the dots as to what happened. She hears the encounter between Trayvon and Zimmerman. She's the last one to hear Trayvon Martin alive, and she connects the dots.
Wolf, we have known for weeks now that Trayvon Martin was staying here in Sanford with his father's girlfriend because he had been suspended from classes. We didn't know exactly the reason why. Today, the family confirmed that he was suspended because they searched one of his bags and found an empty plastic bag with marijuana residue inside of it. They said they didn't go public with that information because they felt that that was irrelevant to what was happening here. They didn't want people to be attacking their son when they say that they believe that the true person who needs to be attacked here is George Zimmerman. But again, a lot of information coming out today that casts a different light on how that violent confrontation may have actually happened. Wolf?
And David, I understand there's going to be a public meeting coming up very soon. A lot of people expected to attend?
That's right. For about the last 15 minutes in the road beside me, we were watching people shoulder to shoulder across the highway walking toward this venue behind me, the Civic Center. Only about 500 people can get inside. Earlier today, 3 hours before this was supposed to take place, there were people lining up. There were hundreds of people lined up outside to get into that meeting. The people who cannot, they will gather in a nearby park for an overflow crowd where they will watch this meeting take place on some large television screens that have been set up. But this is all about giving the public an opportunity to vent what is on their mind about this case. And believe me, there's so much here that resonates with so many people on a personal level. City officials here are going to be hearing a lot, and it's going to be emotional. Wolf?
We'll stay in close touch with you, David. Thank you. David Mattingly on the scene in Sanford. Meanwhile,